Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff here, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, I got some end of the week here breaking news here for you. And first, a little hat tip to our friend Stan the Man, who told me about this the other day. And sorry I couldn't get this out to you sooner. I'm just so busy this week getting other videos done and other emergencies that came up. And anyway, if you notice here, I'm on DeWalt's page here. And on Monday of this week, they announced officially their new power detect technology. So they've introduced a handful of new tools. Okay, so what DeWalt has done here is that they've introduced 4 new tools here based on this power detect technology here. And these are tools that are new to the 20-volt MAX XR Brushless line here. So these 4 tools that they've introduced are the 7 1/4 inch circular saw here, a reciprocating saw. They're doing a 5-inch angle grinder and a hammer drill. Okay, so the way this power detect technology works is these tools, these newer tools here, can now identify the battery. And depending on what battery you have installed on your tool here, it can output a lot more power than it's normally accustomed to doing here. So this is great for people doing like commercial contractor applications, you know, where you need a lot of power and performance and runtime as well here. So these new tools also feature upgraded motors. They are not the same as the current tool that it's replacing. They have an upgraded motor and electrical components compared to their predecessors, and they still have the same durable housings and all that stuff here. But this, combined with the battery pack identification that they have in these tools here, it'll provide premium capability for like the high-end users. Now, not all of you will need to get one of these. These are really for guys that are way out in the job sites doing power-hungry tasks. The way these tools are going to be sold is they're going to be paired in kits with the newly available 20-volt max 8-amp-hour battery. So this is the DCB 208 battery here. So the tools with the power detect technology will add to the whole rest of the 200 or so tools that they've already got in their line. And all right, so let's start writing and let's take a look at the 4 tools that they're doing in this new lineup. Okay, so the first tool up on the bill here, folks, is the DCS 574W1. There's the model number right there. So this, of course, is a brushless circ saw here, and it has the power detect technology here. Now, one thing that I like that I see right here, right off the bat, is if you take a close look at it, see right there, it's got the brake. I love this electric brake. I have it on mine as well, and it stops it like virtually instantly as soon as you pull your finger off the trigger. It's amazing how fast that works. The other thing I like here that maybe you haven't noticed is, yeah, it comes with a charger, but this is my preferred charger. This is right here what I wish everything would come with. Let me see if they have they don't have a close-up, but yeah, it's the yellow charger. This is the DCB 118 charger. This is the one that I think everybody should have. This is what they call their rapid charger, and it's a great charger. It'll charge any battery in an hour. Okay, so what circular saw does this one replace? Well, if you go over to Home Depot's website here, it's replacing this one right here, which is called the DCS 570. And actually, it's probably not replacing it. It's in addition to. It's an improvement upon this one. So I bet side by side they look exactly the same, and you can't tell the difference other than the fact that it has this the power detect technology built into it. But if you just quickly take a look at the specs here, you can see it gives you 900 MWOs and 5,500 RPMs on this particular circular saw here. Okay, however, when we come back and look, they're not giving us a whole lot of specs here on this. So here it is right here. So what they're saying here is that you're getting 1,300 UWO, which, okay, that's a bump up, and it has a no load speed of 5,500 RPM. So there's not an improvement really in RPMs, but you are getting more power out here. It says it has up to 54% more power than the DCS 570. So other than that number alone, it appears that DeWalt is not giving us much in terms of data and information on this tool here. Like right here on their official page for it, under features and specs, they're not giving an official RPMs or power out or anything. Or so there's nothing here to make me want to go, oh, let me go get this thing, I need it. So unless you see something out there on this, let me know. And furthermore, I think DeWalt is sort of blurring the lines and making things a little bit more confusing here, because let me come back over here to Home Depot here, and I'll show you my model that I have, DCS 575. And this is the one I have right here, the FlexVolt right here. So mine operates off a different, it's you have to use the 60-volt battery, the FlexVolt batteries. And this one here, when you come down here and look at the specs, so mine, as you can see here, has 5,800 RPMs here. So this is even more than the other two. So in my case, my stock circular saw here, right out of the gate, is already more powerful than the other two are. So if you look here at the table here on their press release, they're saying that it's going to have a price here of $279. Now that's a kit with the battery and charger, I'm assuming. So if you go on my channel and click on the videos tab here, and you'll scroll down a little bit, you'll see back in January I did a tool review on this particular circ saw, and if you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. It's a great, very, very thorough, you can see right here, remember I talked about this? Yeah, so I did this review back on January 13th. So you definitely want to check this one out. Very thorough. Alright, so anyway, I want to see who has this available. Let's see if DeWalt is selling it. It says locally, maybe, and nothing online. So they're not even selling it directly yet. But let's grab this model number here, and let's go see if they have it on Home Depot. If it can even be ordered yet. Okay, so it's not there because these aren't the kits that are coming up. There's nothing with a 574. It's bringing up all the 575 kits. So Home Depot doesn't have it yet. Let's see if Ace doesn't have it either. How about International Tool? Do they have it? Nope, so nobody seems to have it yet. Now in terms of batteries, this is the new 20-volt MAX XR 8 amp hour battery here. So this is the one that they're going to kit with the tool here. But let's just see. I want to see if they show it for sale there on their site. So you can supposedly get it at Lowe's, Ace. Let's see what Lowe's is asking for. So Lowe's wants $179. And I imagine it's going to be the same at Ace. $189, so it's more at Ace. Okay, so continuing on here, we have here the reciprocating saw here. And again, this is brushless saw, so this is the newer one, the DCS 368W1. And it also comes kitted here with a charger here. And I'm assuming the 8 amp hour battery here. Yeah, that's what they're saying here. And it says it will give you 44% more power output. Now, this one here looks like it will go up to 3,000 strokes per minute. And according to their press release, if we go back and look at that here, it says it'll give you 1,300 UWO for power output. So let's see if they're selling it yet. So they don't have it yet. Okay, so I look here on Home Depot. They don't have it. They have a similar model, but this is not the Power Detect model. If we come over here to Ace Hardware, they don't have it yet either. If we come over here to International Tool, let's see if they have it. So you can't even order it there yet. Okay, so the next tool up on the list here is the angle grinder here. This one is the DCG 415W1 here. Now this one here, they're saying it's going to have 1,350 max watts out and 9,000 RPM. Okay, so if we go to look at the grinder here that it's replacing, it's basically a kit grinder that it's replacing. I've only seen it in kits. But when you look at the specs on it right here, this is the grinder. It's the DCG 413. So here's the number for it right there, DCG 413. Now this one has 9,000 RPM. So really, when you compare the new one with the old one, it looks like it has the same RPMs. The only thing that might change is the output power. Okay, so now as for the pricing of this particular grinder here, let's take a look at the pricing of it. Well, they don't have it, but let me see, do they have it online? So online you can get it from Lowe's, and they're charging $279. That is the full retail price. And factory authorized outlet, they're out of stock. And let's see if it's available at Ace. Nothing there, so it's not available at Ace yet. Okay, so the final tool they're doing here is the drill driver with the power detect. Now it's interesting, they're calling it a drill driver, but this is a hammer drill. So I don't know why they have that terminology here that they're using here, because they're calling it a hammer drill right here, but up here, drill driver. It doesn't make any sense that they wouldn't have the distinction correct in here. Something's wrong with this. I don't like the way they titled that. But anyway, as part of this kit, what they're doing is this drill is replacing the old DCD 996, which is the drill that I have right now. So I bought this exact kit 3 years ago as the DCD 996 hammer drill, and I also got this yellow fast charger here. And I really wish that DeWalt would ship this charger in all of the kits to really sweeten the deal. So that's the only one I've gotten, is this one here that you see here, because this was the only kit that's ever had it. The other thing is I don't really like the fact that these kits come in the bag. I prefer a case myself. So for example, I actually have a second version of this DCD 996 drill here. And if you look here at this, this is the video of when I bought this kit last summer with that circular saw. So that was this was a great kit to get right here. We discovered it in Home Depot, and it was originally $399 for this kit, and it was marked down to $349 with the yellow sticker for clearance, and then I used a 10% off coupon and got it down to like $319 or something. So this is when we originally discovered it on the shelf there in the store. So that's how I acquired a second version of this particular DCD 996 drill. Alright, so let's see how much it costs. Okay, so their buy button's not even working on it. Nice. Okay, so looking here, Home Depot doesn't have it, because if you see, I put in the search for the D1W1 and they come up with the D1T1. That's the kit that I own right now. It's a $399 kit. So that's the current kit. This is not the new one just announced. So Home Depot doesn't have it yet. If you go to Ace Tool, you can see they're showing it here. Okay, so you can see they don't have it either here on Ace. And also International Tool doesn't have it yet. So I imagine pretty soon you'll be able to order these particular tools here if they appeal to you. Okay, so if you look at DeWalt's press release here, so they're saying here for this hammer drill that it's going to give you up to 29% more power than the DCD 996, which is the drill that I'm using right now. And I just wanted to also point out to you some of our latest videos. So we just launched this video last night on how to fix your dryer when it won't heat up, it won't dry your clothes here. And we have another video we launched earlier in the week here on a Schluter ditch fail during a tile installation here. And then another one here, which we were exposing here, some defective P-traps that Home Depot was selling. And these are those clear, the transparent P-traps, and we talk about those in here, and we show you why they're cracking under the pressure there. And so they're causing leaks left and right, and why they're still selling these is beyond me. And also, we're uploading tonight for a premiere tomorrow night, this video here on how to install your quarter-turn ball valves here, how to remove all these old ones here and put new ones in for your kitchen sink. So you definitely don't want to miss that one. And we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up below. That tells us that you like us. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and click on the bell icon. That will tell you every time we get a video uploaded. And we hope you enjoyed this one, and we will see you next time.